Hello, this is Brandon with Come Let Us Reason. Today we're going to be discussing Matthew chapter 24. This is a passage that premillennialists point to and they say, see, there's going to be signs when Jesus comes back. Premillennialists believe that the whole of Matthew 24 refers to the end of the world and not to the fulfillment of in the destruction of Jerusalem. Christ first makes a prophecy of the destruction of the temple in Matthew 24, verses 1 through 2. The apostles then ask two questions. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Matthew 24, verse 3. Two questions. When is the destruction of Jerusalem, and when is the end of the world going to be? They assumed that when that temple was destroyed, that was going to be it. That was going to be it. There was going to be no more world after that. But Jesus answered each question separately. In Matthew chapter 24, verses 4 through 31, he answers the first question. How will we know when the destruction of the temple is coming? And if you look at those signs, when they followed these signs, they were saved. They were saved. There wasn't a single Christian who died in the destruction of Jerusalem. But you can see all of those things in order, and those are the signs for the destruction of the temple. But then you get to verse 36. Jesus answers the other question. What sign comes before the end of the world? But of that day and hour knoweth no man, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. Matthew 24:36. The rest of the passage describes the events and clearly paints the idea that the world would come to an end without warning. There would be no signs. And those who claim the coming is near have no idea when Jesus will come. Christ himself claims to not know, but only the Father knows the day and the hour when the return would happen. Instead of looking for signs of his coming, we should instead live our lives as if he could come at any moment. We do not know when the end will come, but we know it will. We know it's coming. And if that's the case, we must live our lives as a Christian. We must live our lives as a faithful child of God. This has been Brandon with Come Let Us Reason.